You know, wonderful kid, amazing, loves his video games, and he's playing one of these games, Crusader Kings 3. Ever heard of it? He's building empires, okay, making kingdoms. And he looks at me and he's got this very serious look and he says, Dad, why don't we restore Constantinople? Why don't we bring back the glory, the real new Rome? And I said to him, Baron, you know, you've got a point. You've really got a point. I've been thinking about this a lot. We're talking about one of the greatest cities in history, a city that was unfairly stolen, betrayed, torn apart by the conniving Latins. Now, the Greeks, wonderful people, you know, tremendous. They've had their land, their city, and their culture taken from them. And I've always had a soft spot for the Greeks. I mean, these people were the torchbearers of civilization. They are the ones who kept the faith, the real, true faith, the Orthodox faith. The Greeks have been betrayed so many times, folks, and I said, it's time for justice. It's time to put things back in order. The Latins came in and they ransacked it, Fourth Crusade, and the Byzantines, wonderful people, they got stabbed in the back. And folks, we know betrayal. We've seen it right here. So we're going to restore Constantinople and make it the great shining city on a hill it was meant to be. Not only that, we're putting it back under the leadership of the true church. I had a fantastic talk, folks, a beautiful talk with the Patriarch of Constantinople. He's a great man, a holy man, probably the holiest man I've ever spoken to, and I've spoken to a lot of people, believe me. And he was so inspiring, talking about God's will, about faith, about bringing peace and stability back to the world. And I thought, you know what? This is the guy who needs to be back in charge in Constantinople. So I sent an ultimatum to Turkey, straightforward, clear as day. I said, give us back Constantinople or face the full force of the United States, both economically and militarily. And if they don't hand it over, we're ready to bring in the crayon munchers. You know who I'm talking about. They're ready, they're excited, they're chomping at the bit. It's going to be swift, it's going to be quick, and it's going to be decisive. Thanks be to God, we're restoring order to the world.